Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading. As always, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for all of your support and your beautiful comments. And of course, for those of you who come to me for readings, it's always lovely to hear your stories and I really appreciate your feedback. All right, positive feedback, I want to say. Okay, so a few things coming up. We have a fair coming up in Goulburn on the 1st of May. If you're interested in that, I have started posting some things on my Facebook page. Make sure you like my Facebook page so you can see the updates. On the 30th of April, the night before, Linda Usop, the Psychic Pinup, and I are doing a platform event. So if you're interested in that, I will be posting that at intervals. So keep an eye out. If you're unsure and you can't find any of this information, I'm happy for you to email me and I'll put you in contact with whoever's providing the tickets, basically. Again, a reminder about the scammers. We've got a lot of scammers around at the moment, spellcasters, etc. Make sure if you pick and choose to do a reading that you do it yourself. I certainly wouldn't let somebody read for me that came to me. So I think it's much healthier if we get out and try to pick those things for ourselves. So if you're after a reading or whatever, even if you want a referral, if you write to me, I'll tell you some of the really good readers that you can go to, whether they're local or whether they're online. I'm happy to provide you with anybody or any information around that, but certainly don't go after someone who approaches you for money, and especially if they get cranky with you when you do not go the way they want you to. They can get quite upset. What else? I'm pretty sure there was something else. I'm not going live on YouTube today. I have this extremely busy day and I just can't get there. So I won't be going live today. Hopefully I'll get back to it next week. And I will be off this Friday and Monday in light of Easter. So I hope that's everything. I think my calendar's pretty full this week, so readings will now start from next Tuesday if you're after a personal reading. All right, let's get into this reading. I pulled out the Pagan Tarot today because it's one of my favourites, so we're going to use it for your reading today. And you know what? For the amount of time it's used, if you ever want deck recommendations, ask me. We use the tarot decks all the time. Some of them fall apart after half a dozen uses, and other than they just do so well. So, beautiful deck. Alrighty, let's see where we're going with this. Okay, so we have here the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles, sorry, I was just sort of getting the energy there. The Nine of Pentacles is a card that talks about, you know, being independent, feeling very comfortable in your own skin, but having enough of everything. Nine of Pentacles energy, I guess, is that time when you stop and you think, wow, everything's just really good on my path at the moment. I'm really happy with everything, the way it's going, etc. For me, the Nine of Pentacles would be something like, you know, completing a uni degree and being ready to go to work, having enough money in the bank that you feel like you can purchase something that you've always wanted. It's that sort of energy of being really, really comfortable with where you are in life. All right, and we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So that's quite interesting energy. So it's very possible here that you've reached a milestone. It may be that you have completed something and now something brand new is coming around. This could be that you're going from being single into a relationship here. But it might mean that you're securing that particular thing for a lifetime, because the Ace of Pentacles for me is a brand new cycle. Now you've had an offer of love here. We've got the Knight of Cups coming through. So there is an offer of love on the table. I look at this and I think you've got the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles after that. It's a really sort of different energy. And we have the Sun here. Has somebody made you an offer, but perhaps you feel really comfortable being single right now, or very comfortable with where you are? Maybe this love offer just isn't enough for you to sort of give up what you've got. Or are you considering that where you are is really good and you don't want to give up where you are? And what will that change in your life to have a relationship? But that's what the energy is coming through. I feel here that I'm talking to people who may be at a time in their life where they're very, very comfortable with where they are. And perhaps this offer is coming out of the blue. Now, if it isn't a love offer, it could be a job offer, but you're very comfortable where you are. I can see this energy of considering whether or not it's worth walking away from something. And I don't feel you want to. I feel like you're very comfortable where you are. And maybe you will, but at this moment, you're considering, am I better off staying where I am? So let's have a look. All right, so we have here the Four of Cups. See, there it is straight away. So the Four of Cups is that card of, it can be about boredom, ennui, feeling dissatisfied with things at this time. Sometimes, something is offered to us and we just look at it and we think, well, we've done that before. There are a lot of things like as you get older and you think, oh, I've done that before and I really don't feel like doing that again. I don't feel like investing in that. I don't have, like it might be somebody when you're sort of bored of doing parties and partying and somebody might offer you an invitation to something. You're like, I really don't know if I want to do that or not. But whatever this is, whatever this offer is, at the moment, you do not want to take it. You're quite comfortable being where you are. You're comfortable, perhaps in the job you're in. You're comfortable in the business you're in, whatever it is. You are definitely not wanting to move. All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles coming through with the Six of Swords and the Nine of Swords. I look at this and I feel like somehow or another there is an energy that you've moved away from something, and maybe at this time of your life you finally got yourself together. I don't feel with this Nine of Swords you want to go backwards here. So whether this is a relationship, another job, whatever this invitation is you're receiving, you don't want to go back there. You don't want to go back into the same energy. I feel like you've moved away from this sometime before. You may have healed a situation here, but you're not looking to me like you want to go back to that particular situation. All right, we have the Stars with the Seven of Wands. Now I see why. Now I see why. You're hanging out for something better here. That's what it is. It's like you've, got an invitation or an invite to something and you're refusing that particular thing because you're waiting for the next best thing to come along. Is it because now with that Nine of Pentacles you understand your value? Is it because somebody's repeating a pattern with you and coming back around again? Or is it because you're getting the same thing over and over and you're saying, no, now, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to have something that exists with me. I want to have something that aligns with where I'm going, with my ethics, my values. But all I keep doing is getting these offers that really don't suit. When I see the Star and the Seven of Wands together, I feel like here you are hanging on for something more. You are not willing. You are trying to manifest here with the Magician card. You're manifesting something more in line with your value. I love it. All right, so we have the Strength card. Absolutely. Look at the work you've put in. Four of Pentacles. You're not giving up here. That's Seven of Wands, Four of Pentacles energy. Wow, that's really standing your ground. You will not accept anything less than what's right for you now. I love it completely. All right, and then we have the Nine of Cups. So I feel like here you're saying to the universe, I'm not taking that anymore. That offer is just not in line with where I am in my life, because I tell you what's happening here. The universe is providing with the Nine of Cups. I love it. I love it. What a beautiful reading. All right, let's have a look. This is why. Because you're in this beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy. Now that says to me, you know who you are and you know where you're going. Your healing's done. You're ready to take the next step, but you're not accepting any halfway offers here. All right, and I feel that's what you're getting. I feel like somebody's offering you a brand new beginning here. I feel like somehow or another this offer just doesn't cut it for you. I feel like you're walking away from an offer that's being made, and more than likely with the Ten of Pentacles waiting for the next best thing, especially with the Sun card there. I know there's something better. I'm not going to accept this because it's not aligning with the path that I want to take. Very, very beautiful energy. The Nine of Cups up front here tells me that you're going to get what you want. So if you're hanging out for a particular thing or you have your eye on something, I guess you could be waiting for somebody to return and someone new's come in that you're not really interested in. Whatever it is here, you are definitely doing what's right for you. Could be that somebody's coming in and offering you a pretty ordinary job, and now that you've completed a cycle, you may be saying, well, I don't want that job. I deserve twice as much money or much better conditions, or I don't want to travel anymore. But whatever this is here, you're not accepting this because you've healed from what you've done in the past here. The Six of Swords tells me that something has happened in your past where you've walked away from something, maybe more than one thing. A lot of us repeat patterns before we realize we're doing that. But I see you here with this Nine of Cups really getting what you put out for. Oh, there, the Empress coming through with the Knight of Wands here. There's something that's caused you a great deal of disappointment in the past, and now you want something more stable, more aligned. You've got, this sort of energy here of not wanting to accept something. You're in Empress energy, and you're hanging out for the Hierophant energy. So you're hanging out for a particular sort of energy here that's going to make you feel more stable and more aligned with the universe. All right, let's pull you an Oracle card. We're going to go Wisdom of the Oracle. I bought all new decks out today just to have a bit of a change. So I haven't used this one for quite some time. I got a little bit obsessed with it and didn't want to put it away. Such a good deck. All right, let's see what's coming through. Oh, deep knowing. Absolutely. Doesn't that make a whole lot of sense? Card 43. Yep. This is about intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy and hypersensitivity, which makes a whole lot of sense here because you're listening to your internal self, especially with that Nine of Pentacles. That's why you're hanging for something more. And that Nine of Cups tells me you're going to get it here. I see a lot of healing with the Strength and the Star cards here. Intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with Source, the consciousness that you are a part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You're now invited into this sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. I feel like here there is a sort of really strong energy, even within the relationship component of this oracle card, that says to me there is this sort of energy of like waiting and knowing that something is there, something is better, something is more important. Like maybe you're particularly waiting for a certain kind of love to enter your life, but in your intuition, you know it's coming. This isn't something you're just pandering to. So I feel here that this is certainly, even with the prosperity message, like a higher and deeper knowing that transcends the machinations of the smaller thinking mind. At a deep level of your intuitive senses, you have an access point to the genius of the collective, the energies of all thinkers and creators, all inventors and leaders. All that you need in order to leap into success are available to tune into. So whatever's going on here, whatever you're waiting for, you know deep within you that it's coming, especially with this Nine of Cups. You know that you've put in all the work here. You know that it's part of your destiny, and you know that's what you've been working towards. So no matter what happens here, you won't accept anything less. You know what you deserve now with that Nine of Pentacles. You know what's coming for you, and you are trusting here that the universe is going to bring it to you when the time is right. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.